All right, good morning, guys. So we've had a pretty nice movement overnight with Bitcoin. Let's go ahead and dive into it. The first thing I'm going to give you guys notice to is the Bitcoin dominance chart is exploding upwards. I think Bitcoin is once again showing who is king. So as you guys can see, this is our weekly level, and our weekly level has been tested twice, and we were not able to make new lows on the Bitcoin dominance chart on this pump down. So I think what's going to happen is Bitcoin is about to show everyone who is king in the market, and that is Bitcoin, in case you are not incredibly aware of that. So Bitcoin leads the market, and whenever Bitcoin pumps, everyone else basically suffers. I think that's what we're doing right now. I think Bitcoin's pumping, and it's basically draining the money out of the altcoins. However, here's the good part, okay? Even though Bitcoin's pumping and the alts are not following right now, does not mean that it can't follow, right? What's going to happen is just like we've seen before. Bitcoin pumps, it's going to gain some ground, and then once it does gain some ground, the alts will come back and catch back on, or catch back up later. So as an alt trader, your alpha, right? That's what it's called. Your alpha is very high. That means whatever Bitcoin does, alts will do a lot stronger. Okay, so when it drops, alts drop harder. When Bitcoin pumps and alts catch up, alts will catch up a lot faster, a lot harsher. And that's what we see. So let's go to and this is what I called out last night. Let me find it real quick on Twitter. So if you're not on my Twitter and my Discord, y'all are really messing up. I can't make that any clearer. So over here, I said right here, we had a daily close and a 4-hour close above this level right here. And what I said was, as long as we can hold this, we're going to see a massive upside. And because it should act as a serious support. And if you guys go over here, the same chart, you guys can see, we came down here, we tested it. Even though we got below it, we did not close below it. And that's very important. So it was a 4-hour level, and the way to invalidate this level is a 4-hour close. And if you zoom in, you can see we absolutely did not close below. So if you guys shook out on that, it's because you did not have good discipline and understand why you're in the trade. This is a 4-hour level, so the 4-hour is what we need to invalidate it, and we did not get that. So it's a good lesson to you guys to make sure that you are very patient and disciplined with your setups, and that's exactly what we had right here. Very easy play. Now, if you do go to Discord, I said this yesterday. I said risk to reward is looking pretty good at these levels. I think the yearly open or the 50 weekly moving average will provide at least a temporary bounce. So downside is limited. Only about 10% downside left realistically, right? And it talks about if we lose it, what's going to happen. But here's the important thing. The low volume relative to the capitulation candle is one of the biggest signs for me that bears are running out of ammo. When they can't hold it down anymore, we will explode upwards. What I'm talking about is if you go to, I think the daily should show it for sure. If you go to the daily, oh, come on, man. Come on, phone. Give me some signal. There it is. Okay. Look at the volume, this candle compared to this candle. Okay. Look at the volume. Massive differences. This means that even though this was a pretty strong movement downward, we don't have the volume to really signify showing that we have a lot of sell pressure. We just don't have it. And this to me is the biggest sign that the market just doesn't have much left. And if you zoom in, let's see, it happened at 1 o'clock yesterday. 1 o'clock yesterday, the price was right about here at 32,000, okay? Right about 32,000, you could have gotten that trade, and you're already about 10% up. So, yeah, guys, like, it was an easy trade, and it's because even though the market's moving the direction that you weren't really wanting it to, you have to be patient, you have to be disciplined, and really look for opportunities. And the opportunities were there if you were paying attention. Yeah, and if you were in the live stream yesterday, I went over that quite a bit. So, let's see what else. What my expectations are. You know, honestly, I don't know yet. I hate to say it like that, but we really don't know. I think that this diagonal resistance right here will act as a very strong resistance, and I think that this overall structure right here will provide a lot of resistance as well. I think the only way to be certain that we're done is if we get a close above 37,000. That's my no shit line in the sand. If we get above 37,000, I think that we have some serious upside to go. However, if we don't get above there, then we're going to come down here and sweep these levels. So we have the capitulation candle right here, and we also have the yearly open. This level is already swept. So the only levels left to sweep is this candle and also the yearly open, which line up right here, right? Another thing to take notice of, I'm going to find it real quick. Go to the daily, actually go to the weekly. And let me find it. Oh, come on, man. Dang, internet is so slow. I'm at work right now, so work with me here. If it wants to work. All right, here we go. Okay, I'm gonna go to the 50 weekly moving average. Okay, I don't use it very often, but as you guys can see, the 50 weekly moving average is right around our buy area. And our buy area is in between this capitulation candle and the yearly open. This right here has a lot of confluence as to why I really would expect it to drop down here, all right? Does it have to? No, it does not, all right? It absolutely does not have to. But that's still this still is my buy zone. That's my like no shit line in the sand. I think this is the most optimal opportunity for us to have a massive rebound. So this could be a dead cat bounce. It could have some more significance to it. We really don't know. The only way to know for certain is that we get above 37,000 and close above it. Let's see what else we got. Alts are going to struggle for right now. I mean, we knew this. I talked about this. Algo is doing really good this morning. Yeah, Algo is doing extremely well. It's doing very well. Yeah, it's doing awesome, guys. Like, it really is. So I'll do a more of a deep dive when I get home tonight. But right now, just know that things are going fine. Bitcoin is going to dominate for a while. Alts will tag along and play catch up. I gotta go.